Have you ever noticed subtle changes in your body that made you wonder what might be happening on the inside? It is easy to overlook early signals, but sometimes they point to something important about your health. When it comes to telling if your liver is enlarged, the direct answer is that you generally cannot tell for certain on your own. An enlarged liver, medically known as hepatomegaly, often has very subtle or even no noticeable symptoms in its early stages. Relying on self-diagnosis for this condition is simply not effective, as a proper diagnosis requires a medical professional's examination and often specialized imaging tests. Your liver is an incredible organ, weighing around 3 pounds and nestled just below your right rib cage, playing a central role in your well-being. It performs over 500 essential functions every single day, from detoxifying your blood and storing energy to producing vital proteins and bile for digestion. It can become enlarged due to various reasons, such as inflammation caused by conditions like non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, which is quite common, or from infections like hepatitis. Other culprits can include certain genetic conditions, alcohol-related liver disease, or even blockages in its bile ducts. Because of its protective location deep under the ribs and its tendency to enlarge gradually without immediate discomfort, it is challenging for you to feel these changes yourself. A doctor, however, can sometimes detect an enlarged liver by gently feeling your abdomen during a thorough physical exam. For a definitive confirmation and to understand the exact size and the underlying cause of the enlargement, imaging tests like an ultrasound, a computed tomography scan, or a magnetic resonance imaging scan are typically used. These advanced tools provide a clear picture of your liver's condition. While you cannot accurately self-diagnose an enlarged liver, you can certainly be highly aware of symptoms that should prompt you to speak with your doctor. Pay close attention if you experience a persistent feeling of fullness or a dull, nagging ache in your upper right abdomen, particularly if it does not go away. Other general symptoms that might suggest a liver issue include ongoing and unexplained fatigue, a loss of appetite that makes eating difficult, or a noticeable and unintentional weight loss over a period of time. More pronounced and urgent signs, such as jaundice, which is a yellowing of your skin or the whites of your eyes, or persistently dark-colored urine and unusually pale stools, definitely warrant immediate medical attention. These symptoms indicate a more significant problem that requires professional evaluation, not necessarily just an enlarged liver, but something more serious. It is important to remember that an enlarged liver, or hepatomegaly, is not a disease in itself but rather a significant symptom or sign that something else is going on with your liver's health. Think of it as an important alarm bell telling you that it is time to investigate further with a medical expert. The truly good news is that the liver has a remarkable ability to heal and regenerate itself, meaning early detection of an underlying cause can often lead to successful treatment and a full recovery. Understanding these subtle indicators and acting on them promptly is key to harnessing your liver's natural healing power. For instance, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, a very common cause of enlargement, often has no symptoms until it is quite advanced, which highlights the immense value of regular checkups and listening to your body. Ultimately, being keenly aware of potential symptoms and not attempting to self-diagnose are your best and safest strategies. If you notice any of these persistent signs, or if you simply have any concerns at all about your liver health, reaching out to your trusted healthcare provider is the most proactive and smartest step you can take. They can accurately assess your unique situation, perform the necessary diagnostic tests, and guide you toward the very best path for your liver's well-being. Caring for your liver means caring for your entire body and its long-term health, and understanding its signals is a wonderfully empowering start.